Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button and bell so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. So like I said, in today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are definitely some things that I want to get into. When we were talking about this interview that Tasha K had with a lady, and I believe her name is Jax or Jinx or it's something, but I'm going to post it. I always botch people's names, so y'all just forgive me. I'll have her picture posted in her name so that way you guys can see who I'm speaking with. But to make it, or to sum it up before I'm speaking with, in case you guys don't really recognize her from the pictures, she is a OnlyFans model who has been on Kai Cenat's stream a few times, and she has also been up on Desha Frost's stream. Before that, she was on Kai Cenat's stream, and he had Drewski on there, and then she even came before Drewski was on there, but she's been on there a few times, we'll just say that. But the latest one that I want to discuss, she was having an interview with Tasha K, and they were discussing how, you know, she went up on Kai Cenat's stream, and it was for Drewski to do like a blind, you know, date thing, and how basically Drewski was asking her questions and stuff like that, and he was trying to figure out if she was a real woman. But there's two things I want to discuss, maybe even three, but I'm going to let you guys hear a snippet of what she had to say about that. I'm also going to let you guys hear a snippet of what she said about, I was about to say Country Wayne, not Country Wayne, about Funny Marco, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Kai Cenat's show.
I was.
Now, you were brought in as, I don't know, kind of a blind date per se for Drewski.
Correct.
I don't know why they brought you in as a blind date for Drewski, because I've seen his girlfriend and she looks nothing like you. So I didn't even think that he liked black women. So this was a shocker. You were hired by Kai.
I'm actually really good friends with Kai, and I'm really good friends with Desha, and I've been in the house before. Like I've done other streams before. So, you know, yeah, I was kind of hired, but I'm very familiar with them.
We're going to put a portion of a stream in there because it went extremely viral. Why are you quiet?
Nah, I'm just in shock.
What you in shock about?
Damn. Okay.
Can you get 360?
Yeah, can I get 360 real quick? God damn. Okay. It's just...
What the fuck? I bought her for you, bro.
What are you talking about? Like, what's going on?
Why they said jawline?
Wait, whoa.
What the... Nah.
No.
100% woman, fuck out of here.
I was a little upset with that particular clip because I was just like, here we go again. Another black woman that's being brought onto these streams by black men who don't parade black women around in their relationships. That's what I'm talking about, Drewski. And then on top of that, he labeled you as a transgender woman, as a man.
Which I did not like that, because I am very much a woman. I've birthed children, so I don't even know where that came from. I thought that was very weird. It was just like, threw me through a loop a little bit.
I'm just not even gonna like bullshit you or bullshit anybody that's watching this show right now, but they do not, and it's very clear, like or date black women. And so the fact that they even asked you to come on there and they know that you're not his preference. Jasmine, did you pull his picture of his girlfriend? What she look like? She Asian. So I feel that you were brought on there to be made fun of.
Oh, I talked to him.
Freddie Marco. You
like,
dated him?
We were in talks. I don't want to say dated, because dated is a very heavy word, but we spent a lot of time together.
Did you guys fuck?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Fine. Funny Marco, obviously he's funny. 1 to 10, Funny Marco, in bed.
Funny Marco is a 10. It's amazing. It's really good. He's very passionate and like, he good.
But he's a 10 for real, so he made you come every time.
Yeah, he's a team player. Like he's a pleaser. Like he a pleaser. Like yeah.
So he was eating everything, girl.
He makes me squirt. Like yeah, I'm just done here.
So as you guys clearly just heard what she had to say, This is what I want to say about the first part when we were talking about the trans part. Now, I totally understand what she is saying when she is talking about, you know, certain things that come along with it. She doesn't want to be called a trans. But this is what I will say. Unfortunately, the way you look, the way you sound, because even as me, 100% natural woman, when I'm on the phone, if people don't recognize or know who I am when I'm on the phone talking to them, or if like I call a bill collector or something like that, they'll say sir sometimes. It's up to me to correct them and say, hey, you talking to a female, hey, you know what I'm saying? And then put them back on track. But with so much technology, with so many females having surgery, with so many men having surgery, with so many plastic this, and you can get fake this, and you don't have to look like this no more. You could look like this. I'm sorry to say, and I have to add this part in too, with there being so many trans people around the world who don't think that they need to tell men, straight men or gay men, whatever the case may be, but just telling men in general who and what they are, I'm sorry that you took offense to this. I don't get offended when people hear my voice or whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, I'd rather that person be safe than sorry and know 100% that they are speaking and dealing with a woman. Now, we got, like I said, there's so many people who have been lying and doing so much stuff. You don't know if that's a real woman or not. And I'll give you one even better. If you go look on the dang timeline of Instagram, that alone, you will see there are so many men who have had surgeries and look better than a lot of the women that are on Instagram. The men are looking better as looking at women. You know what I'm saying? So it's not far-fetched for if, you know, you see some strong features on a lady, or hell, even if you just want to ask her in general, are you 100% woman? Because honestly, no woman should be offended if a man asks you, are you 100% woman? Like I said, there are men out here who have had surgery and they look better than some of these real females out here who will be in the gym working out and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when these guys ask you questions, you can't get offended. In the time that we living in, since y'all allow people to have these type of surgeries and allow different things to transpire, you can't get mad when we're asking you questions. Were you born a man or were you born a woman? And you need to know. A lot of times people are asking for baby pictures. You know what I'm saying? So on that aspect, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But in the same aspect, I'd rather the men be safe and you know, then to be thinking that they messing with a woman and it really ain't a woman. And then you have another DV case. You end up with somebody who was no longer living. You know what I'm saying? Now, one other main thing that I wanted to talk about was she says when Tasha K is talking to her about this and they're talking about the trans and stuff, she was basically making it seem as if when Kai Cenat and when streamers like Desha Frost and other people who stream and who have ladies come up on their platform, when they do these things, that they basically, how can I say this? Like diminishing the black woman's value. And this is what I want to say to that aspect. I don't think that Tasha K watches these streamers like how I've seen these streamers or like how I watched them or how some other people watched them. Because for you and for, you know, the young lady to agree that, oh, well, all they're doing is, you know, making black women look a certain type of way and da-da-da-da. If you've paid attention to their streams, they don't just have African American and black women on their show. They have every different type of race and nationality, especially Kai Cenat and Desha Frost in particular. They have all different types of women on their show. And honestly, all the different types of women that come on them show, the white girls, the Spanish girls, the Asian girls, they're all dressed in this, how they want to dress. If you want to say that the black women are getting on there and they always got their skin out. They always got this. Well, so are these other women. When they get on these shows, they have the same thing. And if you go back and go view some of his, well, probably won't be so much up on YouTube because they do it on live on Twitch and you can't put certain things on YouTube. But if you guys go back and go pay attention or catch them one day, when they have a stream and when they have these people on here, you will see that they have all different types of races and you know, nationalities of women on there, and they all dress naked. I just don't like how Tasha K and this lady was talking, and it was making it damn near seem like, you know, Kai and Desha will get you guys to be up on this show and they're just going to berate you and basically just have you shake your butt and all this other kind of stuff. When in reality, that's what these women are known for. A lot of these women that come on these shows, even sometimes when I'm watching Kai Kai will tell them like, oh, no. Like, he'll be telling them no. And even though we know that he want to see what's going on, sometimes he will really be like, no. It's the women that get up and do this stuff. Ain't nobody putting no gun to these ladies' heads and telling them, you better get up on the screen and you better really put on a good show. No, if you want to come put on a good show, and a lot of these women do get up on here and try to do hella extra because they know how many people is looking at them from these streamers, and they know that after they done been, seen up on Kai Cenat, Desha Frost stream, like, they about to blow up. So, yeah, they going to get up on the show and they going to twerk it. They going to do whatever they got to do. It don't matter what they race is because I done seen them all do it. I done seen them all. And even when they do traveling streams, especially Kai, and he's went over to London and stuff, he got all them girls. And all them girls been wearing the same kind of clothes that the African-American girls, if that's what you want to say, since it's so demeaning. I don't think so because at the end of the day, everybody's taken away from something and you know where you're going. You ain't got to put them type of clothes on, but if that's what they want to do and that's what they're going to do, and like I said, they know what type of clout they're going to get from these men and it's going to go. The last thing that I want to discuss also with Tasha K and this wonderful lady, because I don't know what the heck her name is, but you guys know what I'm talking about by now. Now, from this part alone, she didn't want to be looked at as a trans, okay? Understandable, cool, got it. You and Tasha K going back and forth talking about how, black women are they're making the black woman look a certain type of way. Okay, and let's not forget that this woman who she's talking to is an OnlyFans model. And if you go to her page, she shows you everything that you need to know, what you can see a glimpse on from her OnlyFans on her Instagram page. Nothing is left to the imagination. But if you didn't want people saying certain things about you, and you didn't want to be talked about in such a way, I think that it's kind of shady and kind of messed up for you to throw Funny Marco's name out there. And this is why. If we're having discussions about this tranny stuff and we know that some people know, we know that you are not a tranny, you're a real woman. But this discussion was being brought up about this transgender stuff and that people were calling you a tranny. You would, in the same conversation, still come out and say that you slept with Funny Marco. And it's like, dude, if we're talking about something negative or, negative in your eyes, or you didn't want to be associated with it, and it has something to do with sex and, your sexual orientation and all this other kind of stuff, why the hell would you think it was acceptable to then come out and name a celebrity on whom you slept with when we all know him to sleep with straight women? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not even like when the story was being told about, you not liking the trans name being associated with you. You didn't even come out then and was like, well, you know what? I can't be that because you need to ask some of your favorite celebrities or you need to ask Funny Marco. But you came out later on and decided to let us know that you slept with Funny Marco. He's great. He's a 10 and all this other kind of stuff. In which, no shade, but I don't think that brother wanted that information out there. Like, he's a jokester, he does comedy and stuff like that, and yes, he goes around and does playing and stuff like that, but I think that, honestly, if he wanted that information out there, he would have told us that information. Funny Marco is around a whole bunch of, women and stuff like that all around the industry. He's been to Kai Cenat's house and plenty of times worked with the same lady, so it's not far-fetched to not think that she couldn't have had a relationship, but getting it in, relationship with bruh. But it's like, why would you throw that man's name out there? Number one, you don't know if he want his business out there. And number two, you just got to talking about this trans, so I don't understand why you would throw his name out there and make it like, it's almost like you wanted to, no, I'm a real girl. I'm a real lady. You ain't need to do all that. Could just mind your business and kept it pushing, because almost in the same breath with Tasha K said, you are still getting paid. So what is the point of you coming out and saying so many things? We already know who you was, and that interview wasn't going to bump you up. Because we already know who you are and we know who you're associated with. The only thing this interview did was let us hear a little bit more insight of people who you slept with, who you want to name drop, and see that you kind of go back and forth with, if an interviewer is saying something, you're just going to go with it, kind of. Because the whole colorism thing, I can't agree with that at all.
Now, her agreeing with Tasha K and what Tasha K is saying, I don't agree with, because why take clips from this, these streams, and why take the main parts and post them on your page and then say how much of a good time you had and all this other kind of stuff. Now, if you really felt like it was some colorism stuff, or if you really felt like these guys were just using you and they don't really like, your type of women, then you shouldn't have went and posted on your page that you had an amazing time and thanking these guys. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video respectfully.